All right. So today is December 18th, 2024. Gonna go over one trade that I took today and one trade idea that did not resonate well with me, but I didn't take it, but it worked out. And something that I saw that triggered me to take my trade going the opposite direction. All right. Let's put up the charts. Okay. So yeah, big move, right? Freaking ridiculous, colossal move. But we were looking at the charts like this pre-market. So price came up here. We had like an 8:30 news, and price really started to tank. We hit this 8:30 end of day volume area where this was a buy, but we ended up below it as a sell on the 30 minute. I'll show you what that looks like. Um, so here it is over here. So it's a strong buy, but we ended up below it. Right, strong buy, boom. But instead of being above it, we ended up below it. So I said, well, if we're in the opposite direction of this strong buy area, when we come back to it, we could reject. Um, so we skipped it on the 17th, which was the Tuesday, the day before. I really thought we were gonna go up there. I was waiting for it for the 17th, but FOMC was happening the next day, and so we stayed there and looked like they created um, some form of maybe liquidity right up here towards the end of the day. Oh wow, now I'm seeing this 3 a.m. reject of the highs there. And then we went up and nicked it, right? And then news was at 8:30, mind you. So we hit 8:30 news, and then price sold off very strongly into the market open. We went right into the close of the day. I had my strong volume for um, 5 minute here. It was a sell that ended up being a buy. Um, we came down to the yesterday's close and we reclaimed that at the morning. All right, so right here is where my mentor took the trade around, I believe around 27, 28. Let's see what he said. Um, where did the market reject? I'm out 6133. Okay, okay. Where is it? Hold in 61 today, 618 is support. Trying this long 6126, yeah. So 6126 and tried the long, somewhere around here, right? So price was reclaiming the close and moving back up to that above that level. And let me pin this. Let me start at there and then move over. There it is. So probably right around here he entered. Nope, right around there where price was pushing up. I didn't enter this. I had no reason to enter. Nothing here confirmed for a reason for me to enter. But if we look at this candle here, right? All right. If I had clear ideas of this level, we have a selling candle, a selling RSI, and then green volume. And then we held again with green volume. So I could have potentially entered this candle or above this candle here at 23. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 3. So about 6 point stop loss. And then look to ride this bad boy right back up to the top because essentially that's what we did. Boom. Now, if I was just trading just the 5 minute, this looks easy. But on the 1 minute, this looks like shit. So usually I trade on the 1 minute. I need to just use the 1 minute for just my re-entries and the 5 minutes to track my trades. But anyways, that was the trade that was taken. I think he took it from here to here. All right, about 8 points from here to here. Yeah, about 8 points, and pretty good. Now my trade came at the reversal I took the reversal of that trade. We came back, we hit this level nicely. I like this strong buying here, and I like the strong selling reversal right here. I like the buy and then the reversal sell, right? Giving us like a hammer candle right here on the 10-minute. I like the buys that goes into sales and supply zone. Buy, sell. All right, and I entered a trade. I can untick that. So this was an absorption reversal. This is what I saw on my other chart that caught my attention. This is what I was talking about that trade. Oh, wow, it's also an absorption candle. So there's a lot going on right here, and I saw it. I just didn't have a level. This close line wasn't really there at the time. So this is basically an empty field, and price was just hovering over it. Like I said, if I was able to see that price was reclaiming, maybe. I also had this strong selling going on here, and usually I don't buy into selling areas, right? I need it to be cleared, right? So if we had cleared it first and then came back and retested, I'd be interested. Or if we came down without all of these selling and then bounce, I'd be interested. But this was not something I was looking for. This ended up clearing all that selling, and we came back to an area with price sold. So I entered that trade. I entered around. Let's just get the correct facts. Where is it? All right, so I entered at 55 and then 1103. All right, entered at 55 and then 1103. All right, sheesh, to get all of those out of the way. So we'll go into the 1 minute chart. 55, 1103. All right. So here we go. So we have strong buying going up. And I entered here. So I entered at the close of this candle. Yep, as soon as it was closing, I entered. I said, screw it, and enter. Stop loss right above. Yep, as soon as it closed, I entered. And stop loss was right above that area. And okay, so here's what I did. So I entered. I had this level right here. This was the last buying area where price shot up. I wanted to see price strongly break below it. Price started coming down, and then we started to reject the initial balance low. And Q was at this level here that I had marked. That price might bounce off of it. All right, this is our next buy before price pushed up. So I didn't want prices to start reversing on me. I hate seeing selling into a level and versus through the level. Right, I could have put my stop loss right above, but we reached the level, and I just took my exit at 39. Where I took my exit at? Took my exit at 39. 39. So right about here is where I took my exit. So I wanted more out of that trade, but I ended up getting about 4 points. You know, but I was really aiming for this area here, more or less, to see what price did. Price came here, started reversing. I didn't like this reversal that was happening. It came down, and then it reversed about 2 points, and then dropped down another 7 points. Right. So, but I could have, if I was just tracking it by the top of these here, I could have just tracked it, and I would have been pretty off. Pretty. I would have done. I would have been pretty well off with that. This would have been a nice 11-point trade. I had 2 ES in that contract. I think I was thinking about the last of yesterday's trade, but this would have been nice to get 11 points on the 2 ES contracts. That would have been 110 bucks. So but I ended up with 56, so about half of that. So that was essentially it. And then price came back up, and then we had FOMC, and then we sold off for God knows what, where, right? We go to the higher time frame, we see that price just tanked, right? It really let's destroy the entire day. Um, Nothing that I was expecting. I was not expecting this drop, much of a drop. My whole charts are ruined. I'm gonna have to clear this whole thing up. All of this is just deleted. And he's probably the same way. All right, strong price movement down. Um, the gap that I thought was gonna be filled was definitely filled. I don't think I have any other gaps that needs to be filled. So, but yeah. So aside from that, that absorption play was a good play idea. Buying, selling, dropping was a good play idea. I just didn't capitalize on it. I had a lot going for me in that play. I had the red RSI. We had a low. We're buying and we're absorbing. We're buying, absorbing, and we're at a low reversal. All right. Here we had just these two factors here. We're buying up there, but we came to an area that was important. So for me for tomorrow, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to trade. This area would be important as far as the 1 minute. It's a sell. If we get above it, it's important. If we stay below it, not so important. I would like to see a buy that failed. That's strong. Um, Maybe like this one here. If we get below it, let's go back to the 5 minute. Yeah, let's go to the 30 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. All right, so I don't really have anything to say. So this one here, free. We get above this. I like to see price come back to this and bounce. So this would be the failed sell right here. Right now we're moving sideways. So, and I have a lot of the list. Just do some deletion now, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a